Well, hey y'all, Christmas, I've been trying to record for a while now. Today's video is brought to them by Jackery. In fact, excuse me, I'm trying to make a video. I'm trying to make a video. This is very serious. What do you want You're not getting AC in your dog room. You're not getting any more. No, baby, I know it'll do it. I know it'll work. I know it works. It does. We're not putting AC in the dog room, okay? Friends, today's video is brought to you by the Jackery 5000 and the Smart Transfer Switch. I can't wait to show you this because this actually saved my son the entire last week after his home was hit by a tornado and a tree fell on their house. This is how we kept things going. Come on, let's talk about it. So, the Jackery 5000 is actually an amazing piece of equipment, but the Smart Power Switch is even more incredible because what it allows you to do is to install that so that if the power goes out, it will automatically kick over to utilize your Jackery for a subset of products in your house. Think your refrigerator, your internet, a small 110 AC. And the neatest part about that is it can actually be recharged with solar. So while the power's out, because let's face it, I'm in Houston and hurricanes happen, and they happen a lot. Last year, we had Hurricane Beryl, but we also had this crazy unnamed storm that caused tremendous flooding and outage across the entire Houston area where millions were without power. It blew down like substations and all of this huge network that comes into the Houston area. And it was catastrophic. It was like 2 weeks with no power. And I don't know if you've lived without power for a while, but this spoiled girl doesn't do so hot without it, especially in the 110-degree heat here in Houston. So we're gonna set up the Jackery today. I'm a little bit nervous about the solar gaining too much because it's a bit overcast, but it'll be a good exercise to see how much it really does gain from UV versus just from the actual rays of the sun. And we're gonna see if we can get my greenhouse online or maybe the barn online because neither of those have power ran to them to be able to function on a normal basis. So come on, let's get going. Stella, don't be so excited. No one knows how embarrassed I am to admit that the lights in my barn run off of this extension cord that runs all the way out there, or cords that run all the way out there. The cost of bringing electric to that barn is insane. And well, today we're going to do it with the Jackery 5000 to show you some versatile ways to utilize that, but also talk about the installation of the power switch. So my barn needs power for multiple reasons. Yes, lights. I want to have lights out there for safety purposes. I also have fans out there because Texas summers are hot. And then above all, there are many times when horses need treatment that involve electrical tools. So sometimes that's in farrier work, sometimes that's in diagnostic work, and sometimes that's in dental work, which we are absolutely getting ready to do. Let me show you this fancy Jackery. So here she is, the Jackery Explorer 5000 Plus. 1, 2, 3, 4 AC, excuse me, AC outlets. We have USB and USB-C, so you can charge your phone, your devices. And what is really amazing about this, tells you the input and the output. It has an app, a smart app for you to be able to utilize as well to track how much charge that you have and be able to turn on or turn off things. In addition to that, you can add expansions on here, so you can add additional batteries. This technically is a kitty, a battery space. And you can actually add a 30 amp plug into here. So think about your smaller RVs and things and the capabilities of truly being off grid if you wanted to. This thing is amazing. It's on wheels, so it's mobile. You can lock it. Baby, they're tired of seeing so many animals in my video. I'm sure of it. You can lock it, and I have it charging right now from the wall, but it's able to be moved very easily and essentially is like a giant suitcase. So I call that mobile. It's mobile, baby. It's mobile. I want you to think of this thing this way. In an outage, you can keep the refrigerator full of food. You can also plug in a deep freeze, your internet, and the ability to charge your laptop. And I could have technically maintained working and been able to do my Zoom calls during that horrific time. This thing's amazing. The Jackery 5000 Plus is an essential home backup. That's different than a whole home backup. A whole home backup covers your whole house, but it takes a lot of fuel to be able to maintain that. Think about over $100 a day in propane or natural gas to be able to keep that generator going. The Jackery Home Plus 5000 is solar powered to keep your essentials going. Critically different and allows you to have peace of mind that you can keep going with the essentials. So we have hired an electrician to install our Jackery smart transfer switch. And what that will do for us is if the power goes down, it will give us power almost instantly, less than 20 milliseconds. I don't even think I can blink that fast, seamlessly. So we'll assign certain devices that belong to the smart transfer switch and the Jackery 5000 Plus. And if the power goes down, we probably will not notice. It's going to be so exciting and I can't wait. Hurricane season is upon us, and this is critically important to the care for our animals and for the preservation of my sanity just as much. One of the awesome things about solar is it takes solar as the prioritization. If you're charging it from an AC standpoint, meaning you're plugging it into the wall, it will actually charge fully in 3.5 hours. That's less than watching a movie sometimes. So in diving into some of the specs of the Jackery 5000 Plus, you can actually power an RV. You could power your oven, your dryer, and portable AC with 240 volts. Things that I'm looking forward to: the ability to utilize in my barn, the ability to utilize this during hurricanes or extended power outages, or God forbid, a horrific flood like last year. The Jackery 5000 Plus is emission-free and silent power. It has 7,200 watts or 5,040 watt hours of power to produce. It seamlessly switches from hybrid solar to AC charging. It is absolutely incredible. The total AC output is 7,200 watts with a max surge of 14,400 watts. That's crazy. It also has 4,000 cycles up to 70% capacity. That means it's gonna last a while. When you're utilizing the smart transfer switch, it's ready 365 days a year. It maintains battery percentage and is ready for whenever that happens. You don't have to think about it and purposely go back to consider recharging it and have it ready. It's always ready. From an RV utilization, it weighs in at 132 pounds. That's significantly less than your average generator that either come with your RV or that you have installed or have to haul along. The final thing I'll say about the Jackery is it does come with a 5-year warranty, and I think that that is wonderful. That means you can have peace of mind during storms and other disasters that leave you without power. I'm so excited to have this installed later next month, to be able to utilize it for many things, but above all, the comfort and peace of mind that I have a plan. Check it out. I think you'll enjoy it as well.